David, probably an immensely frustrating afternoon, settled by a wonder strike near the end.
Yeah, frustration, yeah. There wasn't, I don't think from Monday 11, like the goalkeeper excused it. We had the level of intensity, the performance that was basically needed. We huffed and puffed in the first half. Didn't create any real chances, any real moments. Even in the second half, we weren't allowed to. There was a lot of dead time in the game, a lot of. I think their physio was on, maybe more than maybe one or two of their players. But listen, we found a way. So again, there can be a lot of negativity, some negativity. Of course, it wasn't the performance that we wanted. We envisaged coming into the game, but we got the desired outcome.
Do you put a lot of that down today more to the sort of lot of stoppages, or maybe the way Carrick set up, the way they sort of defended for their lives today?
Yeah, we knew that. We spoke straight after the game on Tuesday, and I do that frequently with the players, and I've done that again today about lifting and being better for we're going to need to be for the Coleraine game next week. So straight away, as soon as you get the result and it's done, dusted, I've said, but what's needed to say, you move on quickly. So we'll do that today. I don't think I'll watch that game back again, to be honest. I think I've seen enough, and whatever good was in the game probably wouldn't be worth watching back anyway. So delighted with, of course, and I said that when Kirk steps up, you're hoping that he puts it into the top corner, and he certainly did that.
The one positive thing is we are top of the league, and the league's funny this year. Teams are beating each other, and after 7-8 games, we are sitting top of the league. I mean, that has to be where you want to be at this stage. So
of course, and that's why again sometimes the energy around the place can be negative at times. And again, of course, everybody comes, they pay, they say, they shout, and they're entitled to. But again, some days like today, we needed maybe a little bit of urgency on the pitch, but maybe a little bit of sort of urgency off it. And I understand that. And again, I've been here, and I try not to get too frustrated on the touchline, because again, you can sense the edginess in the player, in the players, which again can be understandable. But again, credit to the players. Of course, we're top of the table. I said to the players at 1:30 today, our main goal today was to be top again come 5 o'clock. We are, but we're also understanding that we'll certainly need to improve the level of performance that we got today.
Right, one of the things, David, we are missing some bodies in the pitch. We don't elaborate on that, but does that affect obviously where you shape up the team every Saturday now? Yeah,
of course. Kyle McLean missed out today. He will be, I would imagine, fit for the next game. Sam Roscoe again got injured against Ballyclare. Unfortunately for Sam, he's going to be probably 3 to 4 months, which is a nightmare. Again, Sam had come in and started the season really well. So again, you have to adjust. If Sam hadn't got injured, we started the season playing a back four, but sometimes you have to adjust. I know of a left back, obviously young Ryan, who's still learning and still improving, and wants to play a little bit more and wants to be involved a little bit more. But you're always weary. Certainly, these first 5, 6, 7, 8 games are important that we accumulate points. So I took it on, myself over the last 3 weeks to change the shape, alter the shape. We've done that. We have a very young bench, as people have seen today, and it's not always easy just to throw a 16, 17-year-old or an 18, 19-year-old and somebody like Reece, and they're going to come on and produce magic all the time, like maybe Ethan Devine did maybe 3 years ago at the latter stage of the season to go and win us the league. So positives is, yes, of course, we're top. Ben Hall's hopefully making progress. Stevie Fallon's been in and around and had a setback. Robbie's had a setback, and you're still trying to get some of these more experienced players in and around, but we're doing the best. At the minute, I try my best every week to make sure that I get my side of it right. The players didn't get it right for large parts today, but they still found a way.
And obviously, the first 4 or 5 games of the season, the team nearly picked itself. We had an unsettled team unchanged team for those first 4 or 5 games. All of a sudden, you get a few injuries, and then you do have to chop and change.
Of course, and that's part of the game. And again, for me, a lot of the times in the game today, I don't think shapes win games and formations, and I think a lot's put into that, and people want to be negative and have their own opinions on what way we should play and what's the best way to play. There's no best way to play, because again, if we pick an attacking formation like today, Charlie Allen, Joe Cooper, Kirk Miller and 2 centre forwards, you basically got 5, in my opinion, 5 really good attacking players on the pitch. So injury, suspensions, of course you have to alter, you have to change. That's part of my role and part of my responsibility.
And next week we go again, Korean away.
Yeah, tough game. It's always a tough venue to go. We've had positive results up there. We've also had, certainly last year, fresh in my mind that we found a way to somehow lose the game 3-0. So they're much improved. They've signed a lot of different players, so we'll need to make sure that we're hopefully at the top of our game next Saturday.
Okay, David, thanks very much and congratulations on the win today.